Hello, hello, welcome everyone to the Saturday night Spoopy stream. So tonight I'm actually by myself. Yes, I am by myself. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be streaming the origins of the spider wolf, the creation of it. Yes. So here's what we are going to do. We are going to go ahead and we're going to get started on that. So if you have any ideas, feel free to post them in the stream comments and we'll go ahead and get started from there. I'm gonna go ahead and post the stream link into the server. Gotta tag the water cult, of course. Alright, and there we go. Alright, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome indeed. We are focusing on the spider wolf. So let's go ahead. So first things first, we know the spider wolf is related to water. So the spider wolf attacks people that are, you know, they like, let's see, how should the spider wolf's names be written? Maybe like let's say spider wolves. There we go, spider wolves, because there's plural of them, right? They travel in packs, potentially. So, since they travel in packs, they're quite dangerous, right? But they also have to have had an origin for their species. So, where do they come from? Given their relation to water, I'm guessing they were originally a water-bearing species, right? They came from water, perhaps swamps. They seem like they could be from swamps. So, the spider wolves originate. Hello and welcome. Let's see who we have joining us. Hello, Scar. Hello, hello. We're working on the origin of spider wolves. Swamp located. What continent should they be on? Should it be North, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, perhaps? Let's see.
Why not east?
What was that?
East.
East, so Asia. Alright, so they'll be from Central Asia wouldn't be swampy enough. South Asia, Southeast Asia. Alright. Southeast Asia. Alright. It was... why is it giving me grammatical errors? Sure, I don't know. Alright, sure. It was millions of years ago. First, crawled onto land. Let's see. Of bad drinking habits we know today. At the time. Yes, very good. Alright, so let's see here. Yes, they actually hunted dinosaurs, because remember, like, they can do the whole acid thing, so, like, they could literally just melt the insides of the dinosaurs and devour them. It's, they're pretty rough. Pretty rough. So it says the stream resolution isn't optimal. I don't know about that. I'm using the new OBS, which lets me record Word, which is nice. So But let's see here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to find my headphones.
What was that?
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta find my headphones.
Gotcha. Best of luck in your search. So here we go. Let me go ahead and continue here. It was only after an encounter if you guys don't remember, Volshir is the pretty much the embodiment of water that I created very briefly for the roleplay thing, which I never actually roleplayed with. I made like one post with them and that was it. But Volshir is essentially the avatar of water in this particular story. So it was only after an encounter with Volshir that they started the path they now... I don't know if walk's the right word. Scuttle. I don't know, what do you call it when spiders walk? Crawl? Crawl's fine. We'll use crawl. They now crawl. Well, Sheer originally that helped became, however, that was impossible due to their vile nature. Alright, so there we go. That's the origin of how they got their current role. And then after that, we'll probably go into a bit of the details about them as a species themselves. Indeed, they are extremely dangerous. Ah, well, I'm glad it helps you get over your boredom, my good friend. Well, if you have any ideas or any contributions, please do feel free to contribute them. We will continue writing about the spider wolf and its most destructive path. So, let's go on now to describe the spider wolf. With the bodies of spiders and the heads of wolves. However, separate parts for consuming its prey. Yes. You may be noticing the 8s, yes, because they're spiders. They have 8 legs, they stand 8 feet tall, and they have 8 separate parts to their mouth when it opens. The 888. Very 8. Indeed. Indeed. Boredom can indeed be deadly, but do not worry, friends. The spider wolf is never boring. Instead, he is deadly. Very deadly. So, I'm thinking for their autonomy, it's mostly going to be like a spider for the most part. They lay eggs instead of doing live birth and things of that nature. However, it's very rarely, and they live very long lifespans. So, we'll go more into like why they have to live the way they do and all that later on. Essentially, it's mostly controlled by Volshir, but again, we kind of want to go into the more description of what they are right now, what they look like, and what they seem to be. So, let's see here. However, they do not rely on this too heavily, as they are very large and mobile. Their strength and should be venom or poison. It's acidic more so. And their, I think venom would be more on the acidic side. I think I might need to do more research later, but we'll say venom for now. Let's see, because I think venom is more so the one where you bite into it and inject it. So I think that'd be more accurate. Indeed, they'd be extremely deadly. They rely far more on their strength and their venom to take care of their prey, which, due to the curse placed...
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome back.
I just never realized my partner turned the TV away from me.
Oh, it's turned away from you, to say?
Yeah. I just now woke up.
You've been sleeping all day?
Yes.
Broken the pact. And I put a C in there. Let's fix that. Yep. Okay. Alright. Then I did this one, add to dictionary. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so that's how they are, and yeah, so the body is essentially just like a spider, you know, hairy, gross. They have like the abdomen, everything like that. Then their head looks like a wolf, typically, but it can split. And then maybe, yeah, for the front legs, perhaps they could have like almost like paws where they have like little finger type things on them, but that would be kind of weird looking. I'm not sure how that would work. They're very disturbing creatures. Perhaps they could be like more like driders almost, like, you know, like driders have like the upper, like a upper body of a human and like a face. Interesting. There are many different concepts we could use to create these creatures. Hello, welcome. So for that, we already have that. So let's go into more so their specs now. I don't think they should be too fast, but they should be pretty fast. So maybe 30, 40 miles per hour, we're thinking at top speed.
Yeah.
35 miles per hour. Yes, very fast boys. And girls. They are both. Yes, they are quite terrifying. But as long as you drink your water and stay hydrated, you are safe due to Volshir's greatness and putting this curse upon them. They could, but the webs, because of their body weight and the proportion of their body, swinging from them would be difficult. Again, their webs are fairly strong, but they're not their primary weapon. Yes, it is quite terrifying. So they can move at a speed of 35 miles per hour. They, while weighing, weighing. So if they're 8 feet tall, they're like really big, like a spider, but they're probably, their legs and stuff are probably fairly light. 300 and no 450 pounds, maybe. That seems fine. So they're kind of light for like their size, but still would pack quite an impact. It's causing. Oh no, there's already been a comma. A couple commas. Okay. Period. Them to be stunned, allowing them to inject their venom and devour their prey. Yes. Very good. Oh, hello, Mr. Yosh. Hello, welcome. Welcome, sir. It's been quite some time. How have you been? Actually, let me see here. If you want to join us, you can hop on in. Actually, we should probably get the link so it's not to that chat. Really has, man. It really has. Here's a link if you want to join the server. You can hop on in. You can say howdy. Can explain to you what exactly it is that we're writing about. So yeah, essentially, since you haven't, you probably don't know the story about the spider wolf. The spider wolf is a creature we made for our water cult. Essentially, it's a creature that is quite dangerous, and it goes after people who are not staying hydrated. Here you go. You can feel free to hop on the call if you'd like. But yeah, man, it's been such a long time. But yeah, so this is a one we normally do readings of the scary stories, but there weren't a need to read today, so instead we're going ahead and writing the story for next time, kind of like an origin story and a descriptor. We'll probably actually do a story with it later about like more going into detail about the hunt for Halloween. That would be interesting. But for now, we'll stick on this side of things. So here we go. Let's see. So what they do is like again they like will stick to like a roof or like a tree or something, and then as their prey like passes along underneath, they drop down with their full weight, crushing them, and they bite down, injecting their venom before actually eating the prey. Essentially.
So pretty much they pretty much made them jello before they could eat them.
Exactly right. Call of the Wild. I believe I remember that book from when I was like a child, yeah. So they devour their prey and then let's see, do you think they should have like that home should still be their swamp? Or like maybe no, maybe like each, like a certain one, like certain ones cover each region, because there's probably not too many of them. So yeah, they each cover their own region, and there are only a few hundred of
Everything
them
is lagging.
at a time. What was that?
Your stream is lagging.
It's lagging, like it's buffering?
Yeah, because when you said that last part of the sentence, it on my side it was barely into they are only. So it was like a few seconds behind.
Yeah. It normally does that. It normally is a few seconds behind. But yeah, so there's going to be some pretty crazy shenanigans. If I don't think people would be able to escape him really, if they were to be pursued because of the way he hunts. Um, but perhaps like okay, so because of the curse, I know this is kind of all over the place. I might like go back and like make it a little more like each area covers a certain part. But for now, I'm just covering things as I think about them. Because of the curse, only they will sometimes give warnings. After all the point of the curse was to rein them in to prevent more senseless slaughter. Because Volshir is a good guy. Oh, gotcha. So let's see here. Scar, anything you would like to see?
I can't really say anything since I am already creeped out enough from what I'm reading.
You're already creeped out enough?
Yes.
I see. Let's see.
I have to deal. I used to deal with wolf spiders all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders. I don't like spiders at all. I can't abide them, but it's kind of fun to create a creature like this.
And poor Jack is over here just like cringing of fear. Aren't you? You're just cringing of fear because of spider. Wolf. You just flipped me off.
Let's see. Each spider wolf. Spider wolf. I'll do it like this because it's gonna be spelled grammaring me. So actually, yeah, their name should be capital. We'll make it capital. Spider wolf. Has its own unique appearance, but there isn't much difference in the numbers we have previously stated. Yes. So that means the 8 legs, the weight, the height, all that, same. Yes. It's funny because like we're writing about this, but I also hate spiders. So Oh, you saw a wolf spider 2 nights ago? Yeah, that'd be pretty messed up.
Oh, it's nothing. I found this one giant spider just yesterday, but it went hiding behind stuff I couldn't get to.
Yeah, there were like desert spiders, which are friggin' massive. They're like 2 feet or like
No,
3 feet.
no, no, no,
I'm just
no,
like,
no,
bruh.
no, no,
That thing
no
would beat the
2 feet
business into
desert
my
spider.
boot real quick.
No 2 freaking feet desert spider.
Actually, no,
No,
I'd probably shoot it because I don't want to get close to the thing. I like shoot it.
dude, that's no. Just quit it. Actual spiders in real life. No,
It's like when did I enter the wrong
no, not.
server? Oh man, but no, yeah, I definitely don't abide by spiders or bugs in general. So let's see here. The fur of the head varies from spider spider wolf to spider wolf.
Yeah, but no.
With
No, I'm confused. Fear of spider skin.
a spider body. Patterns, I guess. I don't know what to call it. So we'll just say that. And have lifespans of over lifespans over hundreds of years. There we go. Now you can just imagine a bunch of ancient, creepy looking spider wolf creatures just crawling around for hundreds of years. A corn snake. A snake made out of corn. Sounds delicious. Would you eat a corn
That was
snake?
real thing. I have to find it. No, if it's snake. If it wait corn snake.
You know what? I want a cookie dough snake. That sounds delicious. Maybe even ice cream snake, or a steak snake. Just think about all the delicious kind of snakes you can make. So that's their. So again, this is kind of like spread out and just kind of random. I'm just like putting things down as I think about them.
Yeah.
But let's see. So and then when they do have children, they lay eggs. However, unlike most spiders, they will only lay a few at a time, doing so very rarely.
Someone's like, "What about a turkey snake?"
A turkey snake.
Dear
That sounds
God,
like a
no.
Thanksgiving kind of snake.
No. I can't even bear to eat a snake.
What I'm thinking when I think of these like kind of snakes, I'm thinking of like it's like made out of whatever we're talking about, but in the shape of a
Yeah.
snake. So it's like you can just eat it. Like I think they already make like gummy snakes, like really long, like large gummies that are shaped like a snake. So there's all kinds of food out there in the world. But the kind of food you don't want to become is food for spider wolf. That would not be very fun. It would not be the good kind of food to become. Well, you don't really want to become food anyways, but I would imagine that would not be a fun way to go. So let's see here. So now that we've written kind of like the basis for him, perhaps we should cover a hunt. So let's go ahead and do a spider wolf story. It was October 30th of 1999. I was traveling. Maybe I should separate this from the rest of it by putting something like here. Short story. What is it? Okay. I guess it no longer wants it. I was traveling to let's just say someplace. I was traveling to see family, to enjoy the Halloween festivities. When I realized I had forgotten my water. You see, I was so dreadfully thirsty. Why does it want it to become a question? When I realized I forgot my water? Question mark?
Someone's
No.
like, you should put the put 2020. Everything weird happens in 2020.
2020. Sure, we can put it in 2020. Why not? So this is taking place in the future, guys. All right. 2020. My throat was crying out for water. However, I figured I only had a short ways to go to my family's residence.
Ellie, if I may say something, your
Yes.
October 30th part, you want to take that comma or whatever it is in front of October out. Because
Alrighty.
October is not abbreviated.
There we go.
I'm sorry, but after I see that, it's like, oh god.
I always forget with dates, like when the punctuation is supposed to be, because they don't really serve any purpose. But
Yeah,
yes.
right.
So there we go. October 30th. So the comma belongs after the day. That's right, the day, not the month. Okay. So let's see. I continued on my way, knowing I would have water soon, when I heard something move. Something not too close, but close enough. To put me in a panic. It was at that time I remembered what my grandfather had told me. The legend of the spider wolves. It was far faster than I, but I knew it could not attack me until certain conditions were met. I still had time to drink water first. I quickly racked my brain, thinking about the fastest way to obtain water. Indeed, the anime gasp. So, how will he get his water? How will he obtain this water? Well, allow me to explain. So let us go further. To obtain water, I then realized with all my might chittering so scheduling. No, not that kind. And I don't know what kind of sound to even give it then. And
distorted.
Tapping, cause it's like the sound of like you know its legs moving, that kind of sound.
How about like a Minecraft spider?
What was that?
That thing, the Minecraft spiders. That thing gives me the creeps every time I hear it.
Yeah, I'll say the chittering and tapping. We'll just say tapping for now. It doesn't sound very frightening though when you say tapping. The tapping noise. So I could not turn back though. I knew any moment my dehydration requirements as fast I do not dare to describe it on paper. It horrified me to no end. I quickly as it knew I was no longer legitimate prey. So that's not the end, but that's where I'll stop for now to go look back at the chat. Let's see. Oh dear. They lost their leg.
But, shut up.
But
Not you. Not you. Not you.
ah, I see.
I was about to say tell you something, and I was like, wait, shit, am I gonna down? And my partner's over here, like, laughing, I was like, shush, that's why I cussed. I was like, oh crap.
Rip. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna end it with him like explaining it to his family, like, you know, like it's like, why the fuck did you like? They're like, why the fuck did you jump over a fence and start drinking water from our hose? It's like, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But yeah, I think I'll just end it there for now. I think that's a fine place to end it. But yeah, so that's like the basics of it. I'll probably try to do something a little more in depth for the actual Halloween one, but we'll probably do some various things. I'll talk to people, see exactly who's going to be joining us. I know Howling said she'll think about it. Goes to join us on a few streams, so you might join us for that one. I'm not sure. Will you be there, Scar?
Oh, bad. That's 10 mile accident.
What was that?
Oh.
Well, Scar might be there.
Nothing.
Nothing? But yeah, so we'll see exactly how we're going at that time. I think this one we might end a little bit early just because we already got the objective done. Unless there's something you guys think we should add to the story, which again I'm totally open to. Whatever you guys would like to do, we can do that. But as for the story, I think it's a good point to leave it off on. Let's go ahead and add these few punctuational corrections here. And there we go. Alright, well, I thank you all for coming, and I hope you all have a fantastic night. Do remember to stay hydrated unless you went to be visited by the very, very disturbing creature we described tonight. As you do know, he can only devour those. Yes, we can still definitely do various stories on Saturdays. That's, of course, an option. I think we will continue the Saturday stream. How exactly we'll do it, I can't say for certain. We can certainly maybe come up with a theme for each month, something of that nature. Or we can just chill, chat, and play some games, whatever, whatever works. Anyhow, again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the likes and the subscribing and just for coming by and hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Don't forget to brush your teeth and sleep well tonight. Laters, everyone.
Water. Drink water.
Yep, drink the water. Bye-bye. And we have ended.